Welcome back, traders. I hope all of you guys had a wonderful weekend and are ready to come back and trade with us once again. So I have a few setups I would like to share with you guys, starting off with AUDUSD. Now on the daily time frame, you can see that AUDUSD is in an uptrend. You guys can clearly see that market has been pushing up higher and higher. Now obviously, when we've identified the overall trend of the market, we want to be able to identify market structure as well. So let's do that right now. You can see price right over here is where we had a failed to continue to push lower. We had multiple wick rejections. The beginning of the uptrend pushed up to create a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. But interestingly, last week price actually failed to create a new higher high. Instead, we started to push down all of last week actually. So you guys can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candlesticks. They've all been bearish with wicks thrown to the upside, meaning that there are now sellers entering the market. Now, also, if you were to just look closely at price action, this right here was a previous higher high. Now, if you look right over here, if you pay attention right over here, you can see that price actually started to form a new lower high formation. Now, if this was to be the new trend, or the new the way the market is forming out to be right now, we could expect a whole reversal to occur from this overall uptrend, and we could see price actually start pushing back towards the downside, potentially starting a new bearish trend. Now, for us to confirm this, to confirm our bearish bias, we would have to wait for price to actually break this level of support. Why this level of support? Simple, because this right here was the previous higher low of the bullish market. Now, once price is able to break this level of support, we would then be targeting around these levels right here, as this was our next level of support and the previous higher low structure of the bullish trend. Now, for our entry, we would have to wait for the daily closure on this. The reason why we have to wait for the daily closure is so we can confirm that price is actually going to break this supportive level right here. If the daily closure happens to come below this level, we would simply just have to wait for the retest to occur and then a continuation back towards the downside. Now, if price maintains above this level right over here, perhaps forming a bullish engulfing or whatever the case may be, we would simply just have to wait, not enter any trades, and see how price develops. Now, for AUDUSD, if I was to just drop down on the 4-hour time frame, you can see a bit more clear how AUDUSD formed its double top formation. You can see this right here was a previous higher high. Price pushed up with a lot of bullish momentum, and then immediately, as soon as market opened, we formed this bearish engulfing and started a new bearish structure on the 4-hour time frame. You can see how we had an impulsive move, retracement, double top, impulsive move, retracement, multiple doji rejections, and now we are currently in a push phase. So I'm simply just waiting for this level to be taken out, and once this level is taken out, I'll be looking for 0.62650 to be achieved. Now, our trade would look something like this. We would enter off of the retest, so the daily closure, we would enter off of the retest, so somewhere around here. Our take profit would be around 125 pips, and our stop loss would just be around this area to just maintain our 1 to 3 risk reward ratio. So around 30 to 35 pip risks, I feel like it would be a good amount, a nice comfortable round number that we could just risk with our trade. So AUDUSD is simply waiting for this level to break for a continuation to occur back towards the downside. Potential reversal of the overall trend now with a potential bearish bias. Depending on how the candlestick closes on Monday, we could be in for a sell opportunity on AUDUSD.